Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We're playing as the Restored Quirkian League, and having noticed that the Hazar Throng has some rather large fleets on our border, I have started to build up our own fleets. Unfortunately, I need to increase naval capacity, which is going to require tech. And I do have a really high Empire Sprawl. That is going to slow down my tech rate, and I should probably work on that too. I suppose what I could do is get some more administrative offices on some of these planets for when they have some additional pops that grow. So we'll see how that goes. That would really, really help. I am queuing up some armies. But if we take a look at these guys... diplomatic weight from fleet power is 193. Mine is 71. I don't know exactly how those work out, but it's not great, shall we say. It's not great. So hopefully we can get some good tech advancement. I'm probably going to hold off expanding too much into... some of these areas. I'd like to get these 2 alloys. I think that would be worth it, but too much more out here, I don't know. It is using alloys every time I build, so I'm not sure how worth it is right now. I do want to look through for anything that has some science that I have not gotten. And I'm really not seeing any. Science that I haven't taken advantage of other than that. And this one over here. And I guess this one over here. Oh, actually there's this one too. Okay, there's a few more than I was thinking. And one there. Jeez. I have missed quite a few things. But yeah, I need to get my sprawl under control because tech cost is getting a bit high. And it might be worth buying some more alloys, but I mean, I'm pretty close to my naval capacity. That's part of the problem. I need to get my naval capacity up. And archaeological site event pending. Same old, same old. Further studies of the lost civilization of Scott II have given rise to more questions than answers. The plain, sturdy structures are thousands of years old, and all seem to have been constructed at roughly the same time, perhaps as brief as a single century. Similarly, any additions or renovations of the urban structure seem to be done planet-wide at sudden, widely separated intervals. The oddly punctuated development of this society seems to show no appreciable change in population size. Got one minor artifact. Okay, what can we actually end up doing with these minor artifacts right now? So we could do planetary decisions, that's fine. Discover precursor insight. That could be good as we get some more. Sell to private collectors, celebrate diversity. So if I really need money, I can do that. The precursor insight would be good, if we've exhausted all of our thingy-doos. Which we have. I'm not going to do these anytime soon. I need the society research to go towards actual tech. Right, abandoned terraforming process as well. I'm going to hold off on that. It is... negatively affecting the planet, but so we have got 4 out of 6. So I need a bunch of things. Someone was asking me why I haven't cleared any of the tile blockers off of our world right now, and one of the reasons is just because I'm not maxed out on districts yet, and this is not a standard relic world. What it does for us really is gives us the option to eventually turn it into an Ecumenopolis, without the... I think it means we don't... There's... It's been a while since I've played, but there's a decision you can take that allows you to make ecumenopolises, I think. I don't think it's just anti-gravity engineering. But in this case, all we get are minor artifacts out of doing these. And they're kind of expensive. So I'm kind of hoping to get some, you know, reduction things. That said... This one gets me a free pop. I'm going to go ahead and clear that one. 300 energy credits for a free pop I think is worth it. I actually think it's kind of a shame that we didn't end up with any similar tile blocker. Well, okay, we do have a ruined archaeology here. And we have a ruined archaeology there. But we don't have any, like, sprawling... Well, obviously we wouldn't have sprawling slums. Never mind.
Construction complete.
Okay. That one is done. Let me go ahead and build that. One of the many moons circling Subra 5 has a terminal orbit. It will soon collide with the gas giant in what is sure to be a massive impact event. The event has been millions of years in the making, and it is a startling coincidence that the impact has been fated to occur just after a visit by one of our ships. Many of our scientists wish to observe and record the event, but we only have a narrow window before it is too late. Fascinating. And by narrow window, we mean 1,080 days. Go ahead and do that. I think we'll get some science research out of that.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, fusion power plus 20%, physics research plus 80, engineering research plus 60. That's pretty good. Yeah, you're down here. Going to work on that. That's fine. Something smells. Alright. Once that's done, we'll actually go ahead and pull you up here. Be ready to go in and take that out. Okay, they did take that system. Get another one. Have I closed my borders to them? Yes, I have. A whiff of something. Olfactory study. The ISS Tenocarius has discovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Mathrop 7. Clusters of small perforations on 5 sides lead to Science Officer Hazel Light to believe it is not a container, but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicion, as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. A special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information-carrying device constructed by some alien race communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds. Smells. Okie dokie. I dislike that 7th disseminute is getting stronger. The box is indeed a document of a sort. Science Officer Hazel Light admits that they have been hoping for a historical record or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives, which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended to surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the ISS Tenocarius are left with the uncomfortable feeling that they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Hazellight is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on this frozen hellscape of a planet. 350 society research. Very nice. Okay, you are done. Let's go ahead and get you over here. Okay, we are out exploring this way. There's, oh wow, 25, size 25 Alpine World out there. If only.
Special project complete.
What am I looking for? Edicts. Let's see. I'm going to go with healthcare campaigns. And get some extra pop growth speed. That's worth it. I can sell a few things. Nanite actuators. Research speed plus 10%. How many do I have? 400. Unfortunately, this is making it way more expensive, so I think I'd kind of want to wait. Special project completed. We were successful in our attempt to record the collision between Subra 5 and its moon. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists, under the leadership of Viola Bloom, were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. Marvelous. Okay, now the question is, can we... No, we cannot. We cannot get out there. Alright. We do not have border access there. Have we seen anything that we can leap to? Unfortunately, not. Alright. Just go out here, then.
Construction.
Basically, I have no other reason to have you around. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and build those mining stations. Build those. That one. That one. All of those. Not those. This would be nice, but I do not have the fleet power just yet. Okay. There we go. Just queue up all that stuff for now.
Technology discovered.
Also, we've established the colony Imdar Prime. Excellent. Let's see. So we've got hazardous weather and wild storms. Let's start by building that. Energy credits from jobs and physics research. Okay, so this will probably be a generator and city district world. Interstellar fleet traditions. Fantastic. Fleet command limit is good. I'd kind of like to have naval capacity, although I could merge my fleets with that. Starhold will be very useful. And archaeological dig site pending. Captain's Chronicle. A log of sorts was discovered from what is believed to have served as the spacecraft's bridge. Captain's Chronicle. Begin recording. Made a forced landing on planet 5523X. Incompetent crew to blame. Shadba, Vuxol, and Debrak III did not survive. Pirvax lost 2 secondary appendages and 11 of his eyes. Remains in critical condition. Survival doubtful. Rest are fine. Awaiting rescue, but surrounded by idiots. Very depressed. Curious. Okay, so we'll continue to research. It's only difficulty 2, easy. Skill bonus 5. No clues. Got a breakthrough chance of 0% right now. So basically, the, what is this one over here? They kind of took a cue from, I think, Europa Universalis 4's siege system. So right now, 20% result 5 or less adds 0 clues, 50% chance of 6 to 10 adds 1 clue, 30% chance result between 11 and 13, 2 clues, 14 or greater finishes the chapter, but we're at 0% there, so. So we'll need at least 1 clue before we can advance that. Alright, technology cost is down to 8.53%, so that's good. Mandate unfulfilled. Our consul's reign has come to an end with their election campaign promises unfulfilled. They must have died. Yep, Consul Erica Garland. Please do not choose someone who is old. I mean, arguably, other than... How does the caretaker AX7B have deep connections? This leader is firmly entrenched in the labyrinthine web that makes up the political machine. Oh, it is a machine. I will interface with it. I don't think it works that way. Looks like we're probably going to get you, edict cost, edict duration. I want to wait until the science ship is down there. Alright, is there anything else out here that would really, really be good? Alright, Starhold, very good. Do I want robots? Yes, I know. I don't know that I really want robots. Or care about them. Let's go for the rare crystal mining right now. $22.53 at $22.61. Good lord. I might die by the time that comes back. There's a lot of trade value out here that I can really use. Alright, so, Starhold. Can I upgrade you? What do I need? 273. Alright, we're gonna have to wait. We do have a tradition available. We can get Faith in Science. Pop's Working Research have their upkeep reduced by 20%. That is good. I am losing energy credits and consumer goods, though. Let's see. Mastery of Nature is clear blocker cost minus 33%. 1 vision, pop amenities usage, governing ethics attraction, that's pretty good too. Imperial prerogative. That would help right now. Edict duration is pretty nice. Do like Mastery of Nature, but I think I'll probably hold off on that for now. Imperial prerogative. Let's get that for now. There we go. Now we are over that. That should make our tech be a little bit faster. 67 months remaining for jump drive. That definitely will help. Losing consumer goods is not great, but I'm not losing that much. New ruler mandate. Alright, Bud Maple has been elected. What do we got? Aggressive agriculture. Let's just go ahead and get that taken care of then. Okay. Anyone home? A recent breakthrough has shown some light on the vanished city builders of Scott 2. 2A. Apparently, the fungal species has a collective cycle of mass death and rebirth. They hatch en masse, almost simultaneously across the whole planet, and grow up as part of a linked hive mind collective. In the course of their hundreds of years-long life cycle, they spread out and reclaimed the cities built and abandoned by previous died-off generations. When nearing the next death-rebirth event, they heed some species-wide biological clarion call. Through asexual reproduction, they give birth to a pod that is buried in the ground. The parent dies, and the body decays and fertilizes the ground around the pod. After a long dormant period, the pods hatch, and the cycle begins anew. Keep digging! 3 minor artifacts. So now we have a minus 30% breakthrough chance. This one is still easy considered. Okay. They are still increasing the size of their thing. 230 now. 80.
Construction complete.
I'm not growing as fast as they are. Okay, just start surveying. Well, the good news is that there's no rare planetary features on this size 25 Alpine world, but it is a pretty nice one. And I'm over my Empire Sprawl again. How is... Oh, it's probably those two things. And the pops. Nutfankin civilization encountered. They are in the early space age. And they have ruins. Ruins cover Bapagia 2, but oddly the blast patterns seem to indicate that vast nuclear explosions occurred underneath the surface rather than from atmospheric or orbital bombardment. This warrants further investigation, but it will require an archaeological dig to reveal what happened here. On this inhabited planet. Man, I am curious about that. It is a shame I am not getting that. I could do some artisan jobs. Up to 150. Yeah, it's like pops growing and stuff. I do have an unemployed pop, and I have really bad amenities issues. Getting some crime. Launch anti-crime campaign. Guess we'll try that for now. I'm losing a lot of energy credits, though. Okay. Anyone home? While excavating the ruins on Scat 2A, Iris Maple recently vanished without a trace. An extensive search by the other archaeologists turned up nothing. We have to assume the worst. Unfortunate, scientist Iris Maple dies. Well, that's not great. I don't know what you had on you. But we've got archaeology excavation speed. Just do that. Okay, you were ready to go in. Let's go fight those. Build some stuff there. We got a size 22 Arctic world here. We could colonize with the Azizians. Let's see, there's a lot of mining districts. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and do so. That will help. Alright. Crime is down to 9%. Need to get some more amenities. Let's see if we can get some more pop growth.
Survey complete.
Well, you're going over there. That's fine.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Okay, well, we are engaging the mining drones. We'll see how that turns out, but that will be next time. See you then, everyone.